I got there, less than 2 months, I got robbed. It was a crazy experience. I made my first million from Fiverr, which was $6,000. He's a Ghanaian actually. And he said he got his first client from Behance and he has made over $100,000. Upwork rolled out a new policy. I actually did the verification, but I think probably it's a glitch or something. My account got suspended. Yeah. So if you are doing well for yourself as a young guy, everybody feels like you are a fraudster.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sunday Abegunde. In today's video, I have an amazing freelancer, an OG in freelancing. He has done many amazing things in this freelancing space, and I'll be interviewing him and doing a little bit of home tour with him. Welcome, Femi Idris. Femi Idris, how do you do?
I'm fine, very well.
Yeah, we can see you are fine. You don't need to tell us. When did you start freelancing?
I started back in 2016. My story is kind of crazy. I had quit my job back then in a printing company I was working at in Kubwa. So when I quit my job, I moved back to Badagry, and then a friend of mine, Samuel Wakayode, he was the one that introduced me to Fiverr. So he gave me a Fiverr account then, and that was how I started. And within a month of quitting my job, I made my first million, $6,000 actually. So it was kind of interesting. And since then, freelancing has been my thing. That is what I do, and that is how I able to afford the little lifestyle I'm living.
Wow, the large lifestyle I'm living. Okay, that's good. That's good. Are you looking forward to getting a 9-to-5 job, or you would freelance for life, or you're willing to transform maybe into an agency or something?
I don't see myself ever working under anyone again. Freelancing has paved way for me as well as other people that I've met. And then I actually hope to start my own agency as well, where I would recruit other designers and we work as a team. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so now we are taking a tour of the apartment. We are starting with the Workstation, which is the powerhouse of any freelancer. So let's see Femi Idris' Workstation. And I'm going to be rating his Workstation over 10. Should I give him a 0 over 10? Take a look at it yourself. Okay, I can't give this a 0 over 10. I love the practical lights, and this actually motivates the other lights that are in here. I think that's a good one. He has a very big monitor screen. Okay, I think that is a plus. Oh, we have a key, a pen, probably using this for sketches before doing his designs. This is amazing. Okay, then he has some books. Okay, books, that's good. Graphics design and designers. Okay, so he's improving himself. Gamepad, the aesthetics. So do you think I should rate him 5 over 10? 10 over 10? I'm not finding any fault with this setup. So I'm going to be giving him a 9 over 10.
Thank you very much.
So if you think I should give him 10, please let me know in the comment section. So can you tell us what motivates this particular keyboard? Why are you using this kind of keyboard?
No, this is actually a mechanical keyboard. It is called Prodo keyboard.
You don't know the name of your keyboard. You have to check it.
The brand name is Prodo actually. Actually, no, I'm trying to figure out the other name. I don't know what it is called. Maybe Prodo, whatever. Maybe K7. I don't know. Okay, but I know it is. I just know it is a Prodo keyboard.
Guys, I gave him 10 minus half. 8.5.
I just know it is a Prodo keyboard. And the reason why I went for this keyboard is because I kind of like the clicking sound when you type. So it kind of makes this clicking sound, which is something that I like. The traditional keyboard. So it gives me that feeling. So that is the reason why I decided to go for this. And then here I have the Logitech 3X Max mouse. I like this mouse a lot because it has so many functions. This is an LG monitor.
LG what?
I've actually
Let's see how well you know your
it is an LG monitor. I can't remember. It is 32 inch.
Okay.
This is a 2023 Mac Mini M2 Pro chip.
This is a photochromic glass.
Yeah, exactly. This is a blue cut lens glasses to protect my eyes from the.
Oh, so I think this is recommended for most freelancers.
This is a Steam Deck. It is my gaming handheld. It is more like a PC, but it is handheld. And then here I have this is a 2015 MacBook Pro that I've had for 6 years. Yeah, and here is a Starlink.
Let's do a 1 minute, 2 seconds review of Starlink. What would you rate Starlink over 10?
I actually rate it a 7/10.
Why 7/10?
The reason why is because I was actually hoping for more. I was hoping it would give me like 500 MB per second. Yeah, actually, but it is actually good. This one I imported this one, coupled with the lightings in the house. I imported them from China.
Like what year was that? So I can
This was 2022. This and any other lighting you can see here, I imported them on.
What card did you use? What platform?
It is called 1688. It is a Chinese website for importation.
Oh, impressive. Okay, so that's lovely. Right now, I'll be asking Femi Idris some crucial questions. And the first question would be about his Upwork account being closed, being suspended, and how he's able to bounce back from that. So, Femi, it's over to you.
Actually, regarding my Upwork account, the issue I had with it was that Upwork rolled out a new policy, and then they asked all freelancers to re-verify. Everybody that has been verified, you have to re-verify again. So I actually did the verification, but I think probably it's a glitch or something. My account got suspended and I had to start over again. So I started again. I created an account 2024, I think 22nd of January. And within 3 months, after uploading my portfolio and setting up my profile, I was interviewed for the Expert-Vetted badge, which is the top 1% of talent on Upwork. And got so good, I got it. And it's kind of a big achievement for me. So I think my portfolio was actually what speaks for me. The interviewer told me back then that she loved my portfolio, she loved what I've been doing on and off the Upwork platform actually. So that is my portfolio was actually what interested her to reach out to me. So she said she reached out to me because of my portfolio, she loved it, and she's also in the brand design industry. So that was the reason why. And after the interview, I think 2 or 3 days later, I just saw the badge on my profile. So I was very happy because I know that my skill for sure is what it, but I can't really tell the process they go through before giving a freelancer that badge. So the lady actually told me not to be too expectant, that if I would get it, I'll see it on my profile. It's like a big milestone for me. So being expert-vetted on Upwork, you get the opportunity to work with Fortune 500 companies. And what that means is all these it is actually $1 trillion industry, let me put it that way. You got to work with companies like Apple, Amazon, Airbnb, Facebook, and all that. So your talent manager is the one that actually links you up with those projects.
Working with enterprise clients to 500 companies. Remember, we had a discussion about Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson has spent over, I think, 90 million.
Maybe 90 million.
So those are the kind of
clients that you get to work with. Exactly. Yeah, those are the companies. Yeah, exactly.
So now, talking about Upwork, when your account got suspended, let's assume you never found a way to bounce back or something. What other platforms freelancers explore aside Upwork? What other platforms have you tried out and made a lot of money from?
Aside Upwork, I've tried Fiverr. I started with Fiverr actually, and that was back in 2016, like I mentioned earlier. I started with Fiverr, and I made my first million from Fiverr, which was $6,000, and that was 2 million at 2016, yeah. So, and since then, totally what I've pulled from one of my accounts on Fiverr is over $90,000 on my one of my $1,000. Yeah,
That's great.
doing logo design actually. And then I didn't really have the experience I have now. I was still like a newbie back then. So, and I'm talking about 2016 to 2018 before the account was suspended.
What is with you?
That is one of the challenges of working on freelance platforms. You do not own the space. You don't get to make the rules. They make the rules, and sometimes the rules they don't favor you. So you understand, and they set up some. I don't know the right word to use for it, but some of those rules are just very, very ridiculous. And well, I think it's a way of them protecting the platform.
No, the amazing thing was I had an issue with the client on Fiverr. I felt the client was wrong, but I got the fire. I got the rank sort of and didn't get any job on Fiverr.
Exactly. It happens that way sometimes. Fiverr is actually a good platform to start. Just that there are just some rules. If you know you can keep to those rules, not talking to a client outside. I don't really know exactly what I did that got my account suspended because they never really told me. I still have the email with me. They never really told me.
Yeah, I have an issue with organization. Like, okay, let us assume that you did something that is against one of their terms of service and all of that. Even murder is the worst crime in the world. If you commit murder, the court is going to tell you, like, guys, you killed somebody, and that is why you are being sentenced to life. Ultimate penalty, life imprisonment. They will tell you exactly. You're now suspended my account, and till tomorrow, I don't know why. So I have to be guessing, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It is like that with all those freelance platforms, actually. So that is one of the setbacks that should I call it setback? That is one of the things you just experience,
Given the fact that some of these platforms can yank a freelancer off their platform at their own will, what do you prefer as solution to this for freelancers watching?
Actually, there is nothing like you having your own offline clients so that you can fall back to them. Freelance platform is actually a good way to get clients, make money and all that, but sometimes they can just remove you, disable your account, and you have to start from scratch all over again. So I think the best way is you still have a few clients you can contact, a few physical clients actually that you can still contact and all that. Or you can still get clients from other platforms like Behance, for example. Behance is actually a good way for designers to get clients. I've gotten a few clients from them, and there's actually this guy, they call him Weku Amprako. The guy is a logo designer, is based in the UK, but he's a Ghanaian actually. And he said he got his first client from Behance, and he has made over $100,000 from Behance. So there are actually many sources to get jobs, if you understand. So that is just it. One I would just say is have offline clients and don't rely solely on freelance platforms. You can have some offline clients, you can still fall back to them if shit happens. You understand?
Oh, impressive. So you should have backup of backups of backups. Nigeria actually teaches us to have backups of backups. How do you cope as a freelancer in Nigeria? The power supply, the internet. How do you cope as a freelancer?
That is where, if you are making money, you have to invest in the things that'll be you have to invest in gadgets actually. So that is why I got Starlink, because my internet provider was messing up in my area, so I had to switch to Starlink. It is actually expensive, but it is worth it. Okay, you understand? Now I don't have to bother about having internet issues and all that. Even if it is raining, my internet is still on and working very well. And regarding power supply, now that fuel has increased and all that, I was fortunate enough to get a solar system. I actually did a 5 kVA system, 8 batteries. So outside.
Okay, so talking about the alternative power supply. So not everyone can afford the 3 point something M. So what are your suggestions for them?
You can start with a maybe 1.5 kVA whatever system, 1.5 kVA system, and maybe a battery and 2 panels. I should be able to like power your PC and your fridge. No, maybe a table fridge actually.
Or at least power your laptop and a fan. That is the most important thing. You work from home fully.
Yeah.
Is it boring? Is it interesting? How do you have fun? Do you get?
Yeah, actually, I would say I'm a chronic introvert. So I actually don't like going out. I spend most of my time in the house. But one thing, if the house gets boring, one thing I tend to do is take my car and drive out, clear my head. I don't really go to a spot per se. So I just drive around. It's more like a way of therapy for me.
Play music as you move.
Play music. Yeah, loud music actually. So kind of a way for me to like clear my head. Yeah.
Come closer. Let me whisper this to you. Have you been mistaken for a Yahoo boy before?
Yes, actually. I actually get that a lot. I have been mistaken for a Yahoo boy a couple of many times actually, and it's the sad reality that. It is what is going on in the country right now, because everybody believes that as a young guy, if you are doing well, you are a fraudster, you understand?
Yeah.
So if you are doing well for yourself as a young guy, everybody feels like you are a fraudster. Every young guy is a potential fraudster, I just put it that way. So, but I don't really care what people say, I just live my life. Because there was a time I actually did care about what they were saying. So I was forced to move out of my area, and then I moved to somewhere in Ogun State. When I got there, less than 2 months, I got robbed. It was a crazy experience. So since then, I don't really care about what people say, so I just live my life. But one thing I'm very certain of is, if EFCC or DSS should come today, my hands are clean.
You're welcome.
So they are welcome. They can have access to my phones and my laptop, because I don't really have anything shady I'm doing. So it's freelance. I have my certificate of earnings, so to prove everything that I actually earned it legitimately working for clients online. So
that actually gives space. So if you're a Yahoo boy watching us right now, like, this is to let you know that you can make money legitimately and ball. Do you understand? So we can learn that from Femi Idris right about now. And I'll be asking him the penultimate question, and that would be for people just starting freelancing. They are contemplating whether to start with Fiverr. Many people have even opened a Fiverr account, an Upwork account, a freelancer.com account, and all that. But they are unable to get their first job as a freelancer. What specific, like what spice would you encourage them to add to that their skill, so that they can get jobs as freelancers?
If I tell you that I have any particular strategy of getting a job, I'm actually lying. You understand? But one thing I would just say is, be consistent in what you do. You might just be a proposal away from landing your first client. You understand? Maybe that proposal you feel like, I don't want to send it because since all these days I've been sending tens and tens of proposals and nobody is reaching out to me. Maybe that particular one that you decide not to send is that one that is going to like land you your first job. You don't really know. So just keep doing your thing, keep sending proposals. And all these freelance platforms, it is now like very, very competitive. So it is more of a business that you have to like spend. A lot of people don't want to spend. They just feel like, okay, I want to create an account and start making money. It doesn't work that way. It's not rocket science. You have to spend. You have to spend money on connects. Okay, you understand? You have to buy connects. And connect on Upwork now is not cheap. You have to buy maybe 100, 200 connects, or you can subscribe for Freelance Plus on Upwork. They give you, I think, 120 connects. I think that you can use in sending out proposals every month. So I think you have to keep it in mind that you are going to spend, because without connect, you won't be able to like apply for jobs. So if you they I think there's a numbers of connect that they give you when you create an account, and after once you exhaust that connect, you won't be able to like bid again for jobs. So I think anybody that wants to join all these freelance platforms, you have to keep it in mind that you are going to spend money on connect. And if you are starting with Fiverr, if you are starting with a Nigerian account on Fiverr, for example, Fiverr doesn't necessarily, you don't really need to spend when it comes to Fiverr. Sure, you understand.
Like no spending on connects.
You don't have to bid.
Okay.
It is a ranking system. It ranks once your gig is ranked and you're on the first page, you would definitely get jobs. But a few things you can also do is there are sometimes that clients will post jobs. Fiverr also has this section whereby you can bid for jobs. When a client will post, okay, I'm looking for a logo designer to help me so something. There's also a bidding system as well on Fiverr. You can start with that. I would say don't expect too much, because if you expect too much, sometimes you can like be disappointed. The platform has thousands of freelancers, and there are thousands of people in the same niche that you're in. The logo niche, for example, we have over 200,000 sellers. So you starting out with, and you have to compete with people that have over 20 to 30,000 reviews. They already have 20 to 30,000 reviews and clients that they've worked for. They have the reputation already. So you cannot come to them and say you want to compete with these people. You have to be patient. Maybe you are just a day away from getting that one job that is going to give you, land your first client on the platform. You just have to like keep doing your thing, That is what I would say in a nutshell.
Okay. In a nutshell, Femi Idris, how long did it take you to get your first job on Upwork and on Fiverr?
On Fiverr, it didn't really take me much. That time, Fiverr was still like very easy. You can create an account today and get your first job that particular day. Fiverr was still like limited to, it is not this common as at then. There were little people on Fiverr then. I think Fiverr was like maybe 5 years old as at then, talking about 2016. I can't remember. I think so. So it was very, very easy landing jobs as at then compared to now that the platform is like very, very competitive. So you understand. So, but on Upwork, it didn't really take me much as well, because I started out very early. I started with my Upwork, I think it was 2017, 2018.
You started when it was Upwork, or you joined with Odesk?
No, I started when it was Upwork actually. Okay. Yeah, I started when it was Upwork. So, and I bidded for a few jobs and I landed my first client, and that was it. I kept landing first, second, third, and
that was awesome. Then you are good with your skills. Okay, so we'll be wrapping this up, and you would observe one thing Femi Idris has emphasized. First is the skill over trying to market your skills. You need to have the skills first, then the freelancing platform helps you to market the skill. Then beyond the freelancing platform, you should think outside the box. We can also get jobs, like we had him say, from platforms like Behance. Then I always tell you, you can get a lot of jobs from LinkedIn. I've gotten a gig from TikTok, the dance app. So we've learned not to rely on freelance platform. They can suspend your account. Okay, so until next time, please comment thank you to Femi Idris in the comment section. And thanks, if you are new here, please subscribe to this YouTube channel.